Hi everybody, my name is Javed Nixon. I'm an innovation and marketing consultant. I'm also the CEO of Point Global Marketing. Welcome to Pointed. Pointed is a video blog that we are going to be using over the next few months to share information on innovation, digital transformation, as well as general marketing concepts. This blog has been a long time in the making. We really wanted to do something that was of value. We didn't want to just have something that wasn't of value to our clients. So this is a client-only blog. We're going to be sharing it through our monthly newsletter as well as generally with our clients. We'll share some tidbits with the general public, but it's aimed at clients who are thought leaders in their space, who are looking at different industry trends and asking questions about business and innovation. So welcome to Pointed. I'm looking forward to the conversations that we'll generate over the next few months, and stay tuned. Welcome to Pointed. Today we're going to talk about digital transformation and specifically innovation as it relates to digital transformation. As a result of everything that has been happening with the great lockdown prompted by COVID, a lot of clients have reached out to me talking about how do they move more of their processes online, how do they innovate in this environment. So I want to spend a little bit of the next few minutes talking to you a little bit about how do you kickstart digital transformation and what actually is digital transformation and innovation in a business. Now, for a lot of clients, especially in the Caribbean, we start very manually in our business processes. And we are now using emerging technologies that has been adopted in places like the US, Canada, the developed world. And we are trying to infuse that into our business processes. Now, whether you operate a financial service firm or you are a manufacturer, obviously you would be using some technology. The difference being that in an emerging market like the Caribbean, where Point Global operates predominantly, a lot of these firms would not have a lot of the processes, specifically processes related to customer engagement, being done online. And that's kind of where I want to focus on. Now, one of the first things that I talk to clients about when it comes down to digital transformation is culture. A lot of people don't realize that to start digital transformation or to start the innovation process in your business requires a culture shift. It requires your employees, your stakeholders, your shareholders understanding that if you're using digital, it will affect almost every aspect of your business and transform the way your business operates. And as a result of that, it will require a shift in culture to be done right. So one of the first things that you have to do when you're thinking about digital transformation or just using digital more in a more aggressive way in business is that it will disrupt your business model, and it will, as a result of disruption of the business model, shift your business culture. So if you're not willing to relook at your business model and your business culture, you're going to have a problem. And invariably what happens is people are more inclined to want the technology to fit what they are doing currently instead of looking at the shifting of the culture and the shifting of what is happening. The other thing that is important to understand when it comes down to digital transformation is for some businesses, it's not a massive overhaul of technology that involves hardware and all of those things. It is simply a process of moving things that you would traditionally do offline to a more online environment. For example, it could be as simple as automating through your website your order taking process. It could be as simple as ensuring that you're capturing customer feedback and what is happening on your social media pages and fitting that into your customer service structures and environment. It could be as simple as ensuring that you install a chatbot on your website. Regardless of what it is, it could be as simple as creating a Google form instead of having a manual form that people has to fill out. But whatever it is, it requires a culture shift and a shift in the understanding of how you operate your business, and requires you to move to a situation where more of your employees and your stakeholders will have to understand that your business is moving into a digital realm. And that's kind of the biggest hindrance to digital transformation when it comes on to emerging businesses. I want to spend a little bit of time actually talking also about the need to realize that it's not a destination, it's actually a continuous process. We have discussed culture, and for a lot of people, the question will be asked, what is culture? And there are some interesting definition that has been offered for culture when it comes down to business. Now, one of the ones I found most useful is your culture is what happens when nobody is listening or looking. That's your business culture. So to analyze what your business culture is, you have to figure out what happens when nobody is listening or looking at your business. What is your default position? So if you have a culture of not creating an opportunity for ease of doing business, what happens when you're trying to embark on digital transformation? Because digital transformation is a lot about empathy. It is about how do I make businesses easier for the customers that are interacting with me. So you have to look at culture in terms of that. Now, say you have done the work on culture, you have looked at culture, you have decided that you have convinced your stakeholders, and by stakeholders I mean customers, employees, your management team, your executives, your directors, that yes, we want to embark on this digital transformation process. Then the next step from there is to analyze what your business goals are. You know, what are your business goals? How will this digital transformation process back up those business goals? Are we trying to become a more customer-centric firm, which means are we trying to ease the way customers do business with us? Are we trying to meet customers and communicate with customers in a more direct way? Are we trying to grow sales, and what would be required to grow sales from a transformation perspective? And then the third point is around picking the right technology. I often see people come and say, oh, we want a new website because our website is not doing what we are supposed to be doing. Or we want to launch a mobile app, or we want to move to a more integrated customer relationship management system or stuff like that. Now, it is important that you don't just look at what is trendy or what is the thing that is creating the most fad. So people want chatbot, they want all sorts of things because that is trendy. What you have to look is analyze your own business, do the work on the culture, look at your business goals and your business, the strategic vision behind where you're trying to reach for your business, and then use those things to pick the right technology. Now, digital transformation also doesn't happen without right partnerships. So invariably when you implement technology, technology changes, technology evolves. The pace of technology is so accelerated that it's important to find partners that you can partner with who are on top of those trends, who are looking, who are auditing, who are continuing with those trends. And invariably for emerging businesses, the capacity internally to stay ahead of the trends is not there. So partnerships like what is provided by Point Global is important. But Point Global doesn't have to be a partner. What needs to happen is that you need to find companies that are innovation driven, that are marketing driven, and by marketing driven, for us, we have a very specific definition of marketing. If it touches your customers, you must be looking at it from a marketing standpoint, because marketing is everything that touches the customer. And in a business, in an environment that we live in, that so much of it is online and so much of it is around empathy and connecting with the customer, everything that you do from a business point of view must touch the customer. So it is important that you have partners who are willing to work and stay on top of the trend with you, who are experts in the technology and who are driving the innovation that you want. So in summary, as we look at what is digital transformation is a series of initiative activities that moves your business from more analog activity to digital and web-based activities based on the prevailing technology. Those technologies don't have to be big technologies. They can be small technology trends, as simple as putting a form on a Google form instead of doing a manual form. The important way to do that is to first look at your business culture and what is happening. If your employees and your customers are not going to buy into what you're trying to do, then business transformation cannot happen. The technology transformation cannot happen within the business. So it is important to do the culture audit, to look at what happens when nobody is looking in your business, and to make sure that shift is willing to take place. Then you want to line up that with the business objectives that you are setting and looking at. And then after you've lined that up with the business objectives that you're setting and looking at, it's choosing the right technology and the technology partners that go with that. And if you do that, that's kind of a benchmark for how you launch digital technology strategies. Now, if you want to learn more about this, please visit our website, www.pointgm.com, or call us. We have free consultations with clients around digital technology and other things. And we'll be more than willing to talk to you about how to drive digital technology. I hope this video is helpful. Please reach out to us if you wish to continue the conversation. And I hope you have wonderful luck with your next technology project.